Hi everyone, welcome back to Resident Evil Requiem. So let's continue where we left off. So we have to, you know, do the Tyrant boss battle. I think it is this, yeah, I think it's this save file. So I actually played forward and yeah, I managed to get towards very close to the end of the game. I still kind of suffer a little bit at the commander boss battle, but it seems like the commander boss battle is easier than before, so I don't know what has changed. Maybe I've gotten better, but I feel like it's a bit easier. So I'll try to beat the Tyrant without taking too much damage. The Tyrant is actually quite difficult. If you try to beat him without taking damage, okay, we took some damage. That was silly. Yeah, that was really silly to do that. I knew he was gonna do that attack, but I didn't have the time to hide. Like, actually, yeah. Okay, alright, we'll try it again. I actually wasn't entirely sure what attack he was going to do. It was a little too late when I saw him jump onto the car. I can't take too much damage here because if I do that, I will have a real hard time later on. Okay, that's really annoying. Let's just restart. Okay, all right. I took some damage again. That was actually a very. I don't really understand how I took damage there. I was pretty sure I parried that. All right, we'll just have to keep trying a few times. I was able to do this very easily while I wasn't streaming. I basically did the first time. This kind of always happens while you're streaming. So the attack really worries about me with the car. You know, him knocking the car, but he hasn't able to hit me with that attack. Oh, he hit me there. Okay, we'll just restart. Yeah, you don't actually know when he's gonna do that attack. Sometimes he does it, sometimes he doesn't do it. So you have to somehow just know, I guess. So there are some luck involved. Okay, that wasn't very good. Okay, I have to remember to repair my my weapon. Also, you have to really always worry about repairing your hatchet, because if you don't have durability, you can't parry. So basically, you have to just wait until, like, you have to repair it all the time, because the 3-hit attack he does ruins the durability of your hatchet. And you can't parry all 3 hits. See, I knew he was going to do that attack. Okay, that doesn't make sense. But alright, that maybe wasn't the best place to hide. The car actually bounced off the wall and hit me. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous, but it happens. This might take a little while. Okay, I forgot to repair my hatchet again. Yeah, it's kind of hard to remember because you have to remember to repair the hatchet, reload your weapon, and it takes a while to do that. Yeah, as soon as I saw the hatchet is red, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take damage. Alright, I'll take that bit of damage.
die already, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you can't parry that, but there's a way to dodge it. I dodged it the first time. I didn't have time to dodge it the second time, so I have to just take the damage. It's fine, it doesn't do a lot of damage.
Not yet.
That was silly. Alright, we'll try again. We're very close. We just took a bit of damage at the end. I should have probably hid a little bit better at the end, just so I didn't have to get hit by that car. Yeah, the car is really annoying because it's very hard to dodge, and it kind of doesn't really make sense where exactly it will land, and it is very, very fast as well. I don't think there's a way to parry it. Actually, the easiest way to use to avoid getting hit by the car is to use the car themselves as a shield.
Die already, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, there's a way to dodge that, but I couldn't be bothered with that little bit of damage. And also, it also makes the remaining gem a little bit easier because I can parry that attack later on, because he will keep spamming the unparryable attack.
If it weren't for you bastards.
Alright, managed to do that. It took a few
I'll
tries.
stop you as many times as I have to.
I probably didn't really have to use the requiem at the end. But I was quite nervous. I'm like, I'm not going to gamble this. I'm going to have to save some sniper ammo. The rifle ammo is actually really important later on. What ammo can I make? I can make shotgun ammo. I need shotgun ammo. I'm not going to reload the shotgun. I can actually upgrade the ammo capacity one more time, so this is a good time to do that. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about the commander boss battle. As long as I can get through that, that's pretty Okay, like the Tyrant boss battle, I have managed to do it without taking damage. Like I can dodge his even unparryable attack. There's a way to dodge it. All you have to do is just run into the attack. It sounds like it's rather counterproductive, but yeah, that's how you do it. It seems counterproductive, but hatchet. No, let's not worry about that at the moment. As of this moment, anyway. We don't need to save the game. So now I have plenty of shotgun ammo. Like, you really have to save quite a substantial amount of ammo for the Tyrant boss battle. I don't know how people do it if they don't have the requiem. I guess you can save some ammo when you're playing as Grace for the requiem.
I'm at the orphanage, Sherry. There's not much left of it. Heading underground to look for Grace.
Understood.
Yeah, I also have had trouble with the elite guards. The way I get past it is just by constantly saving the game. At least we got quite a substantial amount of pistol ammo. I've never gotten actually much ammo from those spider things. This is like the first time I've actually gotten a decent amount of ammo from them. So, yeah, that's actually a good thing.
Seriously.
Yeah,
This is my stop.
those plant enemies are annoying because they take a lot of ammo to defeat. Scrap. Can I make machine gun ammo?
BSAA left something behind. just keeps going. Finally reached the bottom. This is one very deep hole.
The perfect place to hide something.
Okay, we just have to be really careful here. Oh, that's good. We actually got some shotgun ammo. I remember there's something up here, so we're just going really slow. Right, we took a little bit of damage, so we're gonna just try to do this without taking damage. I managed to get pretty far without taking damage. I did take a little bit of damage there, but I actually thought I was quite safe. They attack very quickly, so it's kind of hard to, like, once they attack, it's very hard to dodge. I don't know if you can parry their attacks. Okay, that's well worth it. 12.7 times 55mm ammo. Okay. We can buy a new weapon, but maybe I just upgrade the hatchet to the maximum. Like, you can buy ammo, but I don't really want to buy ammo, but you can. I guess that's how, like, other people do it. If you're speedrunning, definitely you should buy ammo. There are some BSAA, like, zombies. You have to sort of fight later. Oh, I knew it. They have really good accuracy. So even if you're very far away, they can hit you. Okay, so we have a decent amount of ammo. Okay, for the next part. I'm really nervous about it. I'm not sure I have enough ammo. Oh, I have some rifle ammo, which is really nice. Okay, let's try again. I obviously didn't dodge that properly. You can actually roll the RNG. Okay, let's do this.
Just so you know, I've killed every planet we have.
Okay, that wasn't very good. I ran into the attack, so let's try this one more time. I was actually doing quite well until the end.
Just so you know, I've killed every planet we had.
Okay, that's really annoying. I wasn't expecting him to attack, so that's why I sort of didn't dodge. So you would always have to expect them to attack. You don't know how many times they will attack. Sometimes the maximum time they will attack is 3 times. Okay, we got handgun ammo, which isn't what I want, but that's okay. We'll just have to live with it. Okay, that wasn't the right thing to do. Alright, let's get ready for the boss battle. As long as I'm careful, I should be okay. Okay, that wasn't good. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having trouble dodging them. I don't usually have trouble. That is terrible. I don't mean to heal. So occasionally this happens where I'm actually trying to press R2, but like it presses R1 for some reason. You have to dodge more than you think you have to dodge. And sometimes the graphic doesn't look like it hits you, but it does hit you because they have some sort of shockwave.
Just so you know, I've killed every plant I've ever had. I don't know how I got hit there. It's just... maybe I'm just not dodging properly. Like, I was trying to dodge, but sort of there was no response. Maybe I got stuck somewhere. I did manage to get a couple of good hits in. The time you have to dodge is very limited, so you have to just be really fast. This one's easy. You actually have to aim for the center of the flower. It does the most amount of damage.
so you know, I've killed every planet you have.
Alright, I was super nervous at the end because I thought, oh, definitely I'm going to take some damage. But no, I was okay. I did use all my shotgun ammo, but I have good amount of machine gun ammo and I got a good amount of rifle ammo. I need that rifle ammo later. I make some shotgun ammo.
This must be it.
The shotgun ammo is less important, the rifle ammo is very important. So the reason I don't want to take any damage early on because I want to make sure I have enough health to deal with the elite guards and the commander. The commander is really annoying because I'm just not like his spinning attack keeps hitting me, spinning attack, right? So, and sometimes you can predict when he's going to do the spinning attack. Sometimes you think, oh, he's going to do the spinning attack, but he doesn't actually do the spinning attack. He does some other attack. And then you get hit. Yeah, it's just not great. I don't need health. I'm not even going to try the good ending. I'm just going to go for the bad ending because it's easier. You don't have to worry about the final boss battle. I am going to save the game here. Um, I think the only thing we have to upgrade is the hatchet, right? And the requiem. I think the requiem you can still upgrade. No, the hatchet maxed out. The requiem. Oh, the requiem you can upgrade the. One more upgrade. Okay, this might take a little while too because like I can take a little bit of damage. I don't mind taking a bit of damage here. I just can't take too much damage because I need some health to fight with the commander. Handgun ammo. I don't need handgun ammo. Actually, the silencer is pretty decent as a weapon, so you can actually do some serious damage with it if your aiming is good.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Restart. I don't actually even know where exactly they are.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Did I get them all? Oh, I got them all. Wow. Okay. That's good. Alright. I usually get them one or two of them. It's probably the first time I got them all. Oh, that's really good, actually. Yeah, that's probably the first time I got them all. With a heavy grenade. Oh, I remember this part. Just gotta slowly creep out. Boom. No, I'm sure there's one more guy. He's definitely gonna ambush me while I jump down. I just don't know where he is. Okay, I took a lot of damage here, but if I manage to get through the next part without taking too much damage, I'm gonna be alright.
Liquor.
Okay, we took some damage, but I think we're gonna be okay. I hope we are. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if that's enough health to deal with the commander. We will make a separate save file. If we can't make it, then we will load up an earlier save file just to avoid taking damage. Now, once you get to the Arc facility, you do not get healed. Like the Arc facility, even though Leon passes out, you don't get healed. Okay, just make sure the hatchet maxed out. Yeah, so you don't actually get healed. You will not, like you will basically, how you do in the commander boss battle is how much health you're gonna get for the rest of the game. So if you mess up, like, and you don't have any health left, yeah, it's basically like this.
Designated areas without authorization.
I have a ton of ammo. Ammo is not my concern. My concern is health.
Didn't realize I had such a hand. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worried about me. How sweet. Perfect.
Okay, we're gonna have to restart that. Okay, I clearly messed up there. And I'm not entirely sure how I messed up. I thought he was gonna do the spinning attack, but he clearly didn't do the spinning attack. And then when I got hit again, which is really...
Didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worried about me. How sweet. Sneaky bastard. Get a little handsy, are we?
Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this mission. Target neutralized. Mission accomplished.
Well, we didn't manage to get him to the final phase, so... You can actually beat him, with only... He goes to a final phase, but only for a very short period of time. If you manage to parry...
Didn't realize I had
Like,
such
really
a...
parry his attacks.
How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worried about me. How sweet.
can actually hit him while he's doing the stun grenade.
Sneaky bastard.
Yeah, he keeps getting me with that spinning attack.
Get a little handsy, aren't we?
Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete the mission. Target neutralized.
Okay, I just have to
Mission
be careful with
accomplished.
spinning attack. Yeah, that's the only attack that can really get me. The other attacks, he can't really hit me with it. Because I just don't understand how to parry his spinning attack. It's designed to bypass your parry.
Didn't realize that's...
Okay, let's restart. Like, I was a little bit slow on the parry. There, you have to be very fast.
Didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass.
Just need to get through
Not
here.
bad for someone at death's door.
Worry about me. How sweet.
So you don't even get a chance to do the melee attack.
Sneaky bastard. Get a little handsy, aren't we?
Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this mission.
Oh, I'm still alive. You can't, I'm not dead yet. Oh no.
Target
I was
neutralized.
pretty close. I think that was a very close one. That could be the last or the second last parry I needed.
Didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worry about me. How sweet.
Well, that was weird. I don't know if you do any damage.
Sneaky bastard. Get a little handsy, aren't we?
Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this mission.
Yeah, it's that spinning
Target
attack.
neutralized.
I always
Mission
get
accomplished.
hit by that.
realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worried about me? How sweet. Sneaky bastard.
Target neutralized. Mission
Basically, I can
accomplished.
only get hit 3 times. So if I see his spinning attack, you have to actually let the L1 button go, so let the parry button go and attempt to drop it.
Didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worried about me? How sweet. Sneaky bastard. Get a little handsy, are we?
Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this mission. Target neutralized.
Okay, I should have gambled the
Mission
last hit.
accomplished.
I can beat him, but it's just that spinning attack. I'm having trouble parrying. Yeah, when I see the spin, I have to like tell myself, okay, just drop the parry
Didn't
button.
realize that. Didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worried about me? How sweet. Sneaky bastard. Get a little handsy, are we?
Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way.
Ran into trouble. This guy was one tough bastard.
Coming from you, that's quite the compliment.
Okay, alright. I managed to beat him without even taking a point of damage. That's good. Okay, you're not ruining my run. Okay, don't accidentally pick up the med injector. Mortal Edge. We don't need the Mortal Edge. We can go without it.
Grace should be nearby. Time to finally get some answers.
Okay, I managed to beat the commander without taking damage, which is really nice. But it did require some luck. Like I sort of guessed what he's going to do, particularly with the spinning attack. I actually want to upgrade my requiem to the maximum. And also check what else I can upgrade before I go do Grace's part. I don't need to save the game. What I need to do is upgrade the requiem to the maximum. Requiem. I could pick up the Mortal Edge and sell it, but I really don't need it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna save the game because I'm gonna eat my own words. Just in case I need to fight Victor Gideon. If I fight Victor Gideon, it's better to pick up the Mortal Edge. So I'm just gonna grab a save here. Like, it depends on some luck. It just depends on whether I'll be able to parry his spinning attack, because that's the only attack that he can sort of do damage to me. The other attacks I know how to parry. There is one attack that, like a 3-point attack where he does, like he swipes one way, swipes another way with a knife, and then he does a very quick swipe with a knife. That one's also a little bit hard to parry, but it's not, overall isn't too bad.
Grace should be just up ahead.
Like, I have enough ammo for the rest of the game, for sure. Even the Victor Gideon boss battle.
Come on.
I'm very overpowered as Grace. I wouldn't say overpowered, but I have a lot of supplies that I'm not entirely worried about Grace.
I can check it out for us. Once I go down, there's no getting back up.
Okay, so... Okay. Before I finish the game, I'm going to make a steroid, and I'm going to pick up a green herb. Because I want to see whether picking up health would actually invalidate the run. Like, picking up health, whether... Because the achievement, I think it's called staying away from the good stuff or something like that. It's just basically you can't use health. It just says you can't use med injectors and green herbs. It doesn't say you can't pick them up. It also does not specifically say you can't use steroids. Or use, what was the other thing that you can't use? Stabilizers, yeah. Just put that away. Okay, we'll make more scrap. We'll make an empty mop bottle. We make Molotov. More Molotov.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Can't see.
As long as I don't make some critical error, I think I should be okay. You gotta be dead. Like, that's like 3 Molotovs. Okay. There is a way to get them with the hemolytic injector, but I'm just gonna use the pistol because I'm a little bit short on Molotovs. Alright, look like I've dispatched them all. Yeah, having like 10 hemolytic injectors are really like, I wouldn't say overpowered, but like very, very strong.
All right. I'm not dead yet.
There is a liquor here. I don't know if there's a way to get past this liquor without having to use the bottle of acid. Yeah, that felt too risky, so I'm like, no.
All right, Leon. Be careful. I need to get going too.
Okay, we can grab that health later. It's not that important. Like, we don't need to do it now. Animus orb.
Threat level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
Oh yeah, he's very, very fast. Bottle of acid, various other items. Oh wow. You can craft the... There's a hip pouch in here. I don't think I need to get it. I have to fight like a zombie if I need to get that hip pouch. Or I do it later once I dispatch all the enemies. Okay, we're not dead yet. Scrap. Can make an empty bottle, and after the empty bottle we can make a bottle of acid. We took some damage, that's okay. We could do everything again. No. Okay, no. I killed myself with a fire. Oh, I didn't even know that was even possible. Okay, that's... Alright, that is a very anticlimactic ending. Okay, we can just reload from the autosave.
Come on.
I thought I was gonna get through the area. I probably could have if I didn't kill myself with the flame. I didn't even think it was possible to do that. I know you can damage yourself with the fire, but I did not know that you can actually kill yourself. I know you can kill yourself with electricity, but yeah. Not all the Resident Evil games have
There's no getting back up.
not all the Resident Evil games have self-damage. Some of them have self-damage, so you can actually injure yourself. Some of them have self-damage, but you can't kill yourself. You just get yourself to really low health. Some of them you can self-damage and you can actually die from it. But some of them you can't self-damage, which is like Resident Evil 3 Remake. You can't self-damage, even with a grenade. At least I don't think you can. You also can't, like, you might get stunned. You'll get stunned by the electrical generators as well. But, you can't die from the electrical generators. So you can zap yourself with the electrical generators, but you can't die from it.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Can't see.
Yeah, so in some like a Resident Evil 3 Remake, you can get shocked by the electrical generators, but it doesn't actually do any damage. Like, you can't die from it. Just have to wait for it to turn around. It's great that I can take out Liquor with one hit. They are pretty difficult to deal with. They're not difficult with Leon because yeah, as I said before, there's a way to take him out without, you know, without using your guns. You don't actually have to use your guns in any of the areas. Like picking up handgun ammo is totally unnecessary. You can just use Molotovs and hemolytic injectors to take down all the enemies. Oh yeah, that shortcut doesn't work on high difficulty. I think, okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for, empty bottle. The bottle of acids aren't very effective against the zombies. They're just really effective against the lickers. So you have to make both hemolytic injectors, or all three, hemolytic injectors, Molotovs, and
Alright,
bottle of acid.
I'm not dead yet.
The Molotovs are more useful against the zombies, and they are moderately effective against, yeah, they are moderately effective, against the, okay, we missed one bottle of acid. Went too fast there, because...
Alright, Leon. Be careful. I need to get going too. Nice.
I think I got pretty lucky there. I don't normally... I should have been quite sneak... I should probably try to... sneak past him. I got a little bit distracted because I was trying to do things too quickly, and then I alerted the liquor. But normally if you can stealth, you should be able to get him without having to waste that bottle of acid. So, alright, all good. Alright. Get this Molotov. This orb. Alright. I think I'll make one more Molotov. Okay, I'm gonna put some of the blood away because I might need it later. I think we should be able to combine the two, right? How can... Okay, you can do it like this. And then take this out. Okay, that saves my inventory space. Animus orb. Just have to remind myself to get the empty injector later.
Threat level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI Control Center. Noah.
I think I'm gonna make some bottle of acid. Crafting recipe, bottle of acid, various other items. Basically any items that you haven't got. I don't think it it pretty much gives you all the items. Bottle of acid, yeah, I think I'm gonna make bottle of acid. I might have to make several bottle of acid. I'm just gonna make 2. I think 2 should be enough for the moment. You just have to be careful using the Molotov. Not to accidentally hurt ourselves. We'll get some scrap as well, because we don't need the combat knife. Well, we don't need the makeshift knife. Oh, okay. Alright. And we died together. Okay, I'll try this again. I think I moved a little bit too far forward. So...
Once I go down, there's no getting back up.
Okay, I gotta just make sure I don't do things too quickly, because if I do things too quickly, then, yeah. Can put this away.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Can't see.
All right. Just gotta take it really slowly. Yeah, I was doing things too quickly towards the end. So... Okay, we just have to do it slowly. If Grace gets detected by the liquor, it's very hard to deal with him. Because Leon it's a lot easier to deal with him because he has such strong weapons, and most importantly, he can parry. All right. We're almost to the point where we died last time. It's funny because I didn't see him, and he actually didn't see me as well. So that was quite lucky.
All right. I'm not dead yet.
I think I'm gonna put that here and make some Molotov.
All right, Leon. Be careful. I need to get going too.
All right. Okay, we got the magnetic key. I think maybe I'll still go for the animus orb first. Then I'll get the other orb because it's probably easier to get that one. The white orb is a little bit more challenging. Yeah, I died there twice. I shouldn't have died even once. I just, doing things too fast. Like, you have to just be very, very careful when you're doing stealth as Grace. You can't even mess up one little bit. You mess up one little bit, you will either take a ton of damage or you'll just die. No, we don't need that. Let's discard that. Yeah, the Molotov is very strong. Like, it only costs 60 blood, and you can, you know, take out multiple enemies in one hit. So once you get the Molotov, like regular zombies just don't pose a serious threat. If you miss a Molotov, it's a problem. But if you can just get a good hit, yeah, it isn't too bad. It does have a very large area of effect, but that doesn't mean you can't miss, right? Because, like how quickly they move. Like they sort of wobble side to side. They move very quickly, so.
Threat level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
I don't know if I really need the hip pouch. Getting that hip pouch is absolutely unnecessary. Okay, sterilization chamber safe. I don't think we need the safe. We need to go to any of the safes. We could, but I don't think it's necessary. Hip pouch. Okay, let's just grab the hip pouch, even though we don't really need it. The empty bottle we do. Okay, I think that's all the liquors. Okay, so with the scrap, we can make an empty bottle. And then let's grab that. And then we can make a bottle of acid. We can make more scrap. Okay, that's good. And then we can make hemolytic injector. I think there's one more. We can open this. To get the extra blood. Okay, I think it's all clear now. There's like one more section or two more sections with the liquors that we have to get through.
AI Control Center. NOAA. Reboot failure. No response. Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
Noblest orb. Okay, we're not gonna take the med injector. You don't even have to defeat them, you can just drop down here. And you will be reasonably safe. I don't think I'll be running here. I don't need to be running. Okay, that's the final liquor that you have to get past. Oh, okay, we did it. Yay. Yeah, that shouldn't be as difficult as was. Okay. Okay, let's grab the ink ribbon. Let's grab empty injector. Okay, let's put the let's save the game not here. Let me think. Okay, we can save the game here, I think.
Still have a ways to go.
Because we're not going to fight Victor
I
Gideon.
wonder if Leon's made it yet.
Okay, so we're just going to go pick up... we're going to make a steroid. And we're going to pick up a green herb. We're not going to use the green herb. We're just going to use the steroid. Okay, we're going to see if that causes us to fail the achievement. Because it only says you can't use med injectors and green herbs. It doesn't say anything about steroids and stabilizers. Well, stabilizers don't do anything to your health, so you definitely should be able to use that. But steroids does increase your maximum health, and it gives you a free heal if you take damage. So we'll see. And all we have to do is just reload from the save file. Yeah, you can see I still have a bit of health missing. The game does not heal you here. Yeah, even though Leon passes out.
Containment breach. System-wide surveillance failure detected.
Over there. Easy as pie. Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
We can make a stacked grenade. We can make 2 stacked grenades. Yeah, okay, let's make 2 stacked grenades. Tracking module legendary. Oh damn, they're pretty tough.
This must be the room. take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
I'm not really scared of alerting the lickers because of how strong Leon is. And plus, I have the requiem, so... Okay, they're not even giving me handgun ammo, they're just giving me machine gun ammo because I have too much ammo. It's good to know. You can actually break some of those paws if you're looking for more enemies to fight. I think it's totally unnecessary. Hand grenade. Let's get the ammo for the 50 caliber.
Security threat detected. Elevator shutdown in effect. Override speed authorization required. Warning, autosave compromised. Pause lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Air thermometer warning. Pause lockdown unavailable. The elevator will arrive shortly.
Oh, I could definitely fight Victor Gideon. I'm not so sure about the Nemesis boss battle.
Almost there, Sherry.
I have a ton of ammo for the Victor Gideon boss battle, so if we have to go for the good ending, I could do it. I might not be able to do it this time because I haven't practiced how to beat Victor Gideon, but he's not difficult. Majority of his attacks can be parried until his second phase. Then you can just use the requiem and the rocket launcher.
I need to hurry. This is finally my chance to do something.
Okay, we're just gonna go for the bad ending because I just want to finish the game and then we can do something else. I haven't finished the Silent Stranger. There's a couple of other things I want to do. For example, I haven't finished the Silent Stranger achievement in Resident Evil 4 Remake. You can easily do that on New Game Plus, but doing that on New Game is not easy. What I'm stuck on is a Krauser boss battle. Yeah, because normally I use a rocket to take him out. You obviously can't do that if you do the Silent Stranger achievement. That's probably the hardest part. The final boss isn't as difficult.
Leon! Leon!
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. I'm gonna destroy Elvis. You promise you'll end this.
This is it.
Okay, we don't need to watch the ending. It's a bad ending anyway. Okay. Ah, I got the achievement, never touch the stuff. Yay, we did it. Never touch the stuff. Yay, 35,000 CP. Wow, there's actually a lot of points for that. So, okay, a couple of things. Steroids are okay. Picking up health is okay. Like picking up green herbs are okay, as long as you don't use it. Taking damage is okay, as long as you don't heal. You do get healed every time you change location. Leon's part is definitely more difficult than Grace's part. And what else I was going to say? Oh yeah, using stabilizers are okay as well. Alright, I guess that's it. So the only place we really struggled was the Commander boss battle. The Tyrant boss battle wasn't too bad. As long as I take it serious, I don't need to take damage. There is a way to avoid. So the Tyrant in his second phase, he will do a attack where he sort of drags his claw on the ground, and that one of the first attack can't be parried. He will do an unparryable version of the attack. It looks like the same as a normal version of the attack, but it's unparryable. It only happens once, and it's a scripted sequence if you get hit. But there's actually a way to dodge that. All you have to do is run into the attack. So, yeah, alright, let me show you. I think I still got the... So, you see this attack, right? All you have to do is just run into the attack. See? He can't get you. Right? Yeah, so every time he does that attack, charging attack at you, all you have to do is run into him. Yeah, see, he does it again. You always miss. Okay. See? All right, for the purpose of demonstration.
Die already, you son of a bitch.
Okay. Alright, okay, I didn't manage to dodge it there, but anyway, you get the idea. You can actually just run into his attack to dodge it. right? So I obviously didn't manage to do it there, but you can just move into the attack to dodge that. It takes a lot of practice, and you basically have to time it very, very carefully because he will keep trying to do that attack to get you. So, but he won't do it all the time. So but he would keep trying to do it. So you have to sort of predict what he's going to do. But there is a way to beat him without taking damage. You just have to, like, try it again and again and again. Once you're familiar with what he's going to do, yeah, then you're going to be alright. Basically, he does it in his second phase, but the attack does a very little damage because you can't parry it. It's like a scripted sequence, so it only takes a little bit of damage. I'm not going to try to do it perfectly. I feel like there's no need to do that. If I take a little bit of damage, it's okay. The reason I reset it in some of the sequences is because I wasn't entirely sure if I can get through the commander boss battle. The commander boss battle is the only one that was very unsure I will be able to make it. Because the first time I did it, it took me like, I don't know how many tries until I was able to beat him without healing. And I had full health. So, yeah. I just managed to beat him by luck. But I also feel like the commander boss battle wasn't as difficult as it was before. I feel like they made him a little bit easier, or you didn't have to parry him as many times. I don't really know. Or maybe I just gotten better. I don't really know. It just feels like he's easier. Right, so... Okay, I'm going to think about what to do next. Whether we do another run, but this time we don't use the body armor for Leon. We could also try a no saving run. No saving run. Basically, I can't reload. And I can't retry. It's one life, basically. Right? If I die, I'll die. I could do that. I'm not sure. I don't think I will speedrun the game. Even though I know the game isn't difficult to speedrun, it's actually quite easy to speedrun because there's no final boss battle. When you speedrun, you just always pick the bad ending, and you don't even have to worry about the final boss. So you can use all your supplies, or as much of it as you can, before you hit the final boss. So it's not that difficult to speedrun, but I just don't feel like speedrunning this game. So I'm not entirely sure what to do next. I could do a no saving run. The other possibility is I go back to Silent Hill F because I haven't finished the endings for Silent Hill F, so I'm thinking about doing that as well. And I haven't finished Resident Evil 4. Some of the challenges for Resident Evil 4, for example, the Silent Stranger challenge. I haven't even finished professional difficulty for Separate Ways. So there's quite a lot of things I haven't done. Yeah. And I'm sure there's like extra content that's going to be released soon. I don't know when it's going to be released. The game is only being released for a little bit over 2 months. So I think it's going to be like maybe a year or 8 to 10 months before they release any extra content. And the extra content's not going to be as long as the main game. So yeah, I'll think about it. So I tried a no damage, no saving run until the end of the care center. So from the beginning of the game until escaping the care center, I was able to do that. And I'm going to upload that run. I recorded with the PlayStation recording, so I recorded in a couple of segments, but I got a recording software. Like I found an Elgato, a very old one, and it's working, but my computer's broken, so I can't use it. So I had to use the PlayStation recording. So I had to record in segments because the maximum time you can record was 60 minutes. Right? Like you can do like a UFO ending run in Silent Hill F, in one recording, because that only takes like, 30-40 minutes if you do it quickly, but you can't do the whole thing, right? So I either have to stream it, or if I do it without streaming, I have to recording segments. Yeah, anyway, I'll try to upload that soon. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I do appreciate the view. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.